Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be talking about the Seki Shockwave 360 versus the MOT Groove. So now these are both mechanical sliders in that there is a ball and spring housed inside, and when you move this this slider, there is a track, and this track is going to hit the ball, and that is going to make a sound. So depending on what type of ball you have and what type of spring you have, there's going to be a different sound and a different level of resistance on this slider. More on that later. So now, what's the difference between these two? They're very similar. They look very similar. They feel very similar. Their rotation is very similar. They have a very similar method of play. They're almost the same darn thing. But they're not. They are different. So let's start with some minor things. How's the weight? I always do that. I like to see the weight of things. How are they different in weight? Before I get into the actual stuff. So this is 78.5 grams. And then the Seki is 92.5 grams. So the Seki's heavier. The Seki's bigger than the MOT Groove, so you can see that. It's a lot bigger. We can get precise if we want real quick. So this is about 14.5 versus 10.2, so about 4 millimeters wider, and they're about the same size, which is 31 millimeters by 50.4. 50, 30, yeah. So they're about the same, but this is like 4 millimeters bigger. Okay, so how else are they different? Well, they're different in the number of tracks that they have. The Seki only has one straight paragraph. Straight track, like up and down. So we can see that here. So there is just one ball and spring that goes up and down, that lets the slider, go up and down here. And then the Groove has 3, and they do different things. So they, I'm going to open this up and show you the different things that they do, but the ones that let it go up and down are actually, these ones are on the side. That's the paragraph, that's what they call it. So let's see the inside. and compare and contrast that. So I'm sure that's a lot more interesting. Yeah, so because there are 3 different things on the MOT Groove, there are, let me show you real quick. There is the paragraph, and then the density increase, and then additional resistance. These are the different tracks that they have. So let us open them up. Let's see who's first. What did I grab? This one? So, screws out. Oh, right. Duh. So there's 4 screws. And now you can see. So what just came out was the, get my tweezers. So, little cap and the ball. And this is the spring. So, yeah, the spring houses the ball. No, yeah, the cap there. So, yeah. And then that runs along here. And that is what makes the noise. So now we will see the difference in the MOT Groove. It's going to be a lot more balls and springs. And hopefully I can remember how I put it together, because it's been a long time. Always remember to not screw in your screws to the Teflon plates too hard, because it can deform. Alright, so let's see here. So, there we go. This one corresponds to here, which is the paragraph is what they call it, which is the like the up and down motion. So this is where we get the up and down clicks or whatever. I need to clean this out. This one at the bottom is the density increase, and I'm not completely sure like what that totally means, but I just have right here, in these both contain from the MOT Groove kit, the zirconia oxide beads and the special short springs. That's what they call them in the special middle spring, my bad. So this is what I'm looking at, the paper here. Oh, let me zoom out, my bad. I'm looking at this paper here. So I put in the zirconia beads and the zirconia oxide and then the special middle spring in both of these slots to give it that, well, that's the setup that I have. And so yeah, here is where I, don't bother, don't look at my notes. This is not the setup that I have right now. So yeah, they call it the paragraph for these two slots right here. And then density increase and additional resistance. I do not have anything in the additional resistance because I do not want anything in the additional resistance. But maybe I should do it just for the video. Because why not? I will use the special middle spring because I like that. Now we'll just put it up top. And I will use the, let's see, I'll zoom in. I will use the zirconia oxide because I like that. Now I'll just put that up top. Alright, so now to put this back on, these slide. And I'm just going to clean this out real quick with my wire brush. If you have one of these, invest in a metal wire brush because look at all that crap. It builds up and you don't want that. Alright, so now that I have quickly cleaned this out, alright, I just plop this back on, and you flip it over so you can put the screws on, right back in. There is more, of course, there is the rotation. I would have to open this up further and that would be a longer video. You guys can let me know in the comments if you want that. So I am totally fine with making another video that is longer. Alright, so I screwed that back in. And turn. Okay. Get over here. Come on. All right, and last one. Alright, so I added the additional resistance one, and oh, zoom back out. It is definitely more difficult to turn. Straight up and down is the same, but turning, yeah, turning is definitely a lot more difficult. So I can't change how I want this to turn because it doesn't have the option. It can only change, it can only go, bleh. I can only choose how I want it to go, up and down. And that is it. Well, actually, I'm probably lying. There's the rotation inside. But, yeah. So there's the rotation inside. But it's just, I don't have the options like this one, is what I mean. There are more options for, I guess, the rotation and just like how you want it to move, how you want it to feel for the MOT Groove than the Seki, because further inside, like if I were to open it up more, then there would be this, which is just all rotation for the MOT Groove. And opening up, I'll just show you. Oh no, what did I lose? The spring. I'll just show you the Seki. Zoom in. Okay, so after I've removed this part, there is this center part, which there is a screw and a little, like, kind of like circle washer thing that needs to be in there. So let's just see. Okay, so yeah, there are only three, well, there are three balls for the rotation of the Seki. That is the inside of the Seki. And put that back together after, yeah, very shiny. Or not shiny, rainbowy. Okay, and put that back on. So the Seki and the MOT Groove are very similar. Now I gotta fit these screws into those holes. They're very similar, but they're also pretty different. Those three balls on that track on the inside for the Seki, they should probably be the same. For the Seki to work correctly. I have tried different sizes, like to put in different sized ones, like a small one and then a large one, or like different types, and it just doesn't really work out well. Oh my gosh, come on. Why is this not? Okay. I don't know what was going on here, sorry. But for the Seki, this rotation part on the inside of here, these balls should be the same. And for the groove on the inside, you can have two different ones here. You can have something different. So there is more customization in the MOT Groove than the Seki. But somehow that makes the Seki like, it makes it smoother in a way. It makes it able to be smoother. Like I found a configuration where it's like super smooth. So yeah, I put the spring in wrong. And these are the differences between them. More configuration. Alright, put that back together. And then you flip it. And then same thing. Screws. You just screw it back together. So yeah, I really like both of them. I really like how smooth I was able to get this Seki. I will show you the motions. So this Seki, like wow. I cannot get the MOT Groove to be this smooth, and I have tried for like hours and hours. Well, not hours and hours, but hours. A few hours, definitely. I tried a lot of different configurations. But to get it this smooth, I don't know if that's possible for the MOT Groove. It can be pretty smooth, but to where you can just move it with your thumb. I don't know. Maybe that's the benefit of just having a couple tracks. So, who knows? But these are the differences between the two. The differences and similarities. I really like both. But for some reason I just keep going to the MOT Groove. Although I also go to the Seki when I just want something really, like, just really smooth. I don't know. But yeah, that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was cool. I don't know. I hope it was something. I hope it was I hope you liked it. There we go. I hope I can talk. But yeah, that was it. If you liked it, please like the video. I just dropped that. Please subscribe. Yeah, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thanks, guys. Bye.